Welcome to Greek Verse a Day and happy Friday. We are translating Revelation 2:18 and we get to a new church being addressed on this happy Friday. So as always, you should be working from the Reader's Edition. We're going to read through twice, give you a chance to do some translation. I'll jump in with my comments. Let's go ahead and do our first reading nice and slowly. Kai to angelo tes in thuaterois ecclesias grapson. Tade lege ha huias tu theu, ha ekon tus ophthalmus autu, hos phloga puras, kai hoi pades autu, hamoi oi calcolibano. One more time, a little bit faster. Kai to angelo tes in thuaterois ecclesias grapson. Tade lege ha huias tu theu, ha ekon tus ophthalmus autu, hos phloga puras, kai hoi padas autu, hamoi oi calcolibano. All right, at this point, go ahead and pause. Take a look at your Reader's Edition. Translate as much as you can. Once again, we've got some repetition of this stuff right here. And translating repeated things is a good thing for you to do. Hopefully, you'll find that you're sort of getting in a rhythm of the things that have been repeated so far. And that shows, when you're getting in that rhythm, it shows evidence of your learning. That you're not just memorizing necessarily what is there in English, but you're able to sort of see the repeated grammatical structures and be able to do it a little bit more quickly. All right, so we're going to have our main verb in this first sentence at the very end. Remember, this is an imperative. It's the command to write. And the indirect object is this right here. To the angel over the church. And remember, we have a hyperbaton here where this information in thuaterois is stuck in between the article and the noun with which it goes. So, and to the angel over the church in Thyatira, write. And then this is the stuff that's going to be written. But before we even get to the stuff that's, well, that's not true. The stuff that's written is also introduced by a verb of saying. So says, lege, this again, a repeated structure here, tade, these things, a word that's most commonly used in Revelation in the New Testament. And then the subject, the one doing the saying, the speaking, is the Son of God. The Son of God says these things. So write what the Son of God says, and then this and what follows is going to be what the Son of God says. So we have ha ekon. We've seen this particular form a number of times in Revelation now. It's a participle, present active participle, nominative masculine singular, which this ha gives us a strong clue to. So a substantival participle, the one having, and what is had is his eyes, tous ophthalmus in the accusative plural, and then the autu in the genitive showing possession. His eyes, hos as phloga puras, as a flame of fire. So you get a note on phloga here in your Reader's Edition. It's going to be an accusative feminine singular. The lexical form of phloga is going to be phlox. And if you were to look it up, you would find that the definite article that comes after it is he, telling us that it is a feminine word. So as a flame, and actually this is a case where, so this is in the accusative, as you see here, and as you get a note for in your Reader's Edition. But properly, it should actually probably be in the nominative case. This is one of those places where John's grammar slips a little bit. And over here, he actually does put this into the nominative. So this should probably also actually be as phlox puros, as a flame. Puros is going to be a third declension noun. And so this os ending right here is actually a sign of the genitive. Remember, in the third declension, we have sasia. Eson sias. This is our mnemonic for the third declension was sasia eson sias. So the os here is actually our sign to the genitive singular. I'm going to take away at least some of this. Well, I'll just take away it all. So a flame of fire. So all that to say that we get the of in there. A flame of fire. Kai hoi podes autu. And the feet of him, or his feet. So again, another third declension here now. Noun here. Sasia es onsias, in this case the nominative plural, which we also get from the hoi there. The feet of him, or his feet, likened homoi oi, like kalkalibano. This is one of those sort of very revelation type words. You're not going to find it very often, if ever else, in the New Testament, but often does appear in apocalyptic literature and sort of in visions, and particularly a word that's used of statues a lot. So this is the word for burnished bronze or fine bronze or something like that. So likened, and then notice we have the dative here after homoios, or forms of homoios. And in this case, the oi is matching the oi, the nominative plural of podes. But after the word homoios or homoioi, you're often going to get the dative, likened or like to. And so that word to we want the dative. The dative sort of naturally comes after a word like homoioi, likened to burnished bronze. So let's go ahead and put it all back together and finish up our translation. So we have, and to the angel over the church in Thyatira, write, the Son of God says these things. The one having his eyes as a flame of fire, and his feet as likened to burnished bronze. And so I should also say, as I went back over that translation, I realized I never noted that all of this stuff from ha ekon on is in apposition to ha huios. It's giving us more information. So I think I actually said at the beginning of the video that this is the object of all of this is the object of what's being said. That's not true. This is more description of the Son of God. So thus the Son of God, the one having his eyes as a flame of fire, and his feet as likened to burnished bronze, says these things, and then these things are then going to actually come down here after all of this.